Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zvanaka Mazhandu from the University of Johannesburg in South Africa. I'm going to present on application of life cycle assessments in waste management. This just shows the outline. Background. Application of LCA as a decision-making tool in drafting waste management policies is increasing globally. However, Africa is lagging behind. Out of the 153 studies on LCA evaluated between 2013 to 2018, only 2 were from Africa. The majority were from China. LCA tool is a simulation software which determines the environmental impact of a product or process through various impact categories or indicators, and hence it's important in policy formulation. In Europe, governments and local authorities are encouraged to use LCAs in decision making. Software used includes CIMAPRO, GABI, EaseWaste, OpenLCA. LCA methods used include recipe endpoint, use talks, and IPCC, while impact categories assessed include global warming, land use, water use, particulate matter. LCA framework. The LCA framework is governed by ISO 14040 and 14044 and follows the steps in Figure 1, where you define goal and scope, life cycle inventory, followed by impact assessment and interpretation of results. The objective initially was to assess LCA studies in plastic waste management that include gasification, but scope increased to include municipal solid waste. The study forms part of a broader study assessing environmental impacts of various plastic waste management scenarios in South Africa. Gasification is often overlooked in various studies compared to pyrolysis. Methodology. Keywords used included gasification, chemical and feedstock recycling. The database search yielded 13 articles which were reviewed. Waste management methods. In the context of plastic waste, recycling categories can be classified as primary recycling or closed loop, secondary recycling or open loop, quaternary recycling, which is incineration with energy recovery, tertiary recycling, which is pyrolysis or gasification. Results and discussion. Gasification studies are generally limited, as shown by the unshaded regions in Figure 3. In Africa, it shows that there's definitely a gap. The ensuing tables shows the reviewed studies. Gasification outperformed other processes in 8 of the studies. Management of polyolefin wastes had the least environmental impact if processed through a gasification process. However, 2 studies indicated that landfilling was the most preferred, although these findings contradict other authors as well as the waste hierarchy. And considering the rise in urbanization, landfilling is not an attractive method at all due to imminent land shortages. The overall long-term impacts of landfilling on the environment and health of humans can also not be negated. Conclusion. There is a potential of employing gasification as an environmentally friendly process to handle solid waste. Direction for future research. Further LCA studies on gasification melting should also be done. These are just some of the references for this presentation. Thank you for listening.